Hey y'all, Instinct Survivalist coming again with another product review. This time the folks at Easthills Outdoors contacted me after doing the hammock video. I'll put the link down below. And said, hey, did you know we have a blanket? And I went, I know you got sleeping bags. They went, no, we have a blanket too. So, hey, guess what? We're doing the blanket. And they were nice enough to let me know that there are two sizes as well. They have one that's basically a twin size. This one's basically a queen size or double size. Twin size, keep in mind that when you're looking at blankets, and I've dealt with blankets all over the place, twin size, right? That means that I can do it one-sided, right? There's no wraparound or anything like that. I can bring it up over my shoulders, but there's not really a wraparound to cocoon me, right? So that's why I wanted the bigger one, because I'm large. Anyway, this one's an 84 by 80. The other one's, well, smaller. I don't remember the size of that. The thing about this is it's a 650 fill powered down, and what that means is basically it's warm as crap. How do I know that? Because I've been using this for quite a while. The weather has now broke for me to actually come out here and film, but I can't control that. So I've been using this and I've yanked it off several times just because it's so warm. Let's do the comparison. For those of you that know, this compares to a whoopee. Oh, yes, he said it. I said it. It compares to a whoopee. So there's that. Guys, I'm also sorry for the shakiness of the camera. Breeze blowing along the river here, and well, there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm hoping to get it all done before we're, I mean, I've got it as solid as I can get it. The other thing about this is it's very lightweight. I bought one before I got this one, and because I wanted something like this, something like a whoopee. I do own one of those. I keep it, I use it. Thank you, Justin and Danya Vidado. I use that thing a lot. Anyway, but this one is actually more lightweight than that one, and it's smaller than this one. So there's a huge difference there. Makes this packable, makes it to where you can shove it in the bag if you need to. It's got a nice loop on the bottom to where when I'm unstuffing the stuff sack, I can grab and pull. It also has another loop here, and it's double stitched. So I am not sure what I would use it for. Maybe a strap on it, and then I could put it, you know, put it over my shoulder or something. I don't know. I haven't used that part because, well, I haven't needed to. The other thing is this is spill and water resistant, not proof, resistant. There's a big difference. Water resistant means, oh, I splash water on it, I can wipe it, I'm good to go, right? And it dries out fairly quick. Waterproof says, oh, I can go dip it in that river and it won't be wet. Wrong, okay? This is not that. This is water resistant. Some people need to understand the difference between those two words. You can use it as a blanket or a poncho. Just by the way, I use it as a poncho more than I use it as a blanket, but I do use it as a blanket. Then the other thing that's really cool about this is not just the fact it's got snaps all the way down, but it's also got a shock cord that I can tighten up so it becomes a Footbox. Now that Footbox makes it to where, again, warm, and the fact that basically I've turned this blanket into a sleeping bag. So that right there is a huge benefit to this. Now, let's excuse me. Let's yank this out. We're gonna. You can see I've already been pulling it out. We're gonna undo it. Hey, Easthills, I know you're gonna watch this. I know you are watching this. So one recommendation: if I were king of the world, my one recommendation is on this stuff sack is a nice thing of Velcro to close it up, because this thing. It does come undone, and it's because I'm not shoving it far enough in there. It's because I'm not packing it down enough. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, if I were king of the world, that's my one recommendation for the product. That's not too shabby, and guess what? That's actually on the stuff sack. So again, not a bad thing. All right, so yank again, thumb loop in, pull, real easy. If you don't know how to do that, then call me, we've got problems. All right, so here's the bottom. This is the shock cord that we were talking about. Tighten it up, makes a nice Footbox, and brings the two ends together. Okay, very cool, like that. Now, the thing is that at the bottom, remember we talked about blanket or poncho, I've got a thumb loop. If I go to the other side of this, I have another thumb loop. Now, I'm not sure if that's what it's designed for. I think so. And it's actually more of a hand loop if you want to go that route. So I can put it on my wrist if I need to. And the benefit is now I have full versatility with my fingers and being able to do whatever I need to dexterity wise and then I can take and just bring it back. Okay, so you bring it back in, I can just take and bundle it up in my fingers, and then again bring it back up. Now again, I use this more of a poncho than a blanket. That's just the way I use it, so use it however you want to, because why? You purchased yours. All right, the last piece of this, or last two pieces I should say, is it does have a black, looks like a thumb loop on here, but what I think this is the ability to hang it up. It's actually extra reinforced and webbing, and so my opinion in this is so that you can hang it up to air it out and to dry the perspiration that gets soaked up in it. Okay, that's the way you do with all down. This is not blanket specific. That's what you do with all down products. I actually don't have mine compressed. I actually have my sleeping bag actually open. I stuck it in the stuff sack while I was doing the video, and when I'm ready to go outside, that's when I do this. Now the other part is, again, if I take and do this, I also have the snaps that we talked about, and my fingers are freezing because I took the gloves off. Why? Because it was hard enough to do this when my fingers were cold. But again, blanket or poncho, I can take and bring it up and start snapping it together. And again, this is the way I typically use it. I may snap it up one more time and have it up under my beard, because the beard's still got to show. That's the way it goes. But it, and it drapes just barely on the ground. So really good, really easy. The one thing I do like about it is with all ponchos, you still have, again, your hand dexterity in being able to use it there. And again, if I bring it up like I normally do, I take and do it this way. Now, three usage stories, if you will. The first time it was used, my daughter yanked it out of the package and she got in there and started peeling it off because we were inside the house and it got really warm. She started to fold it up and shove it into the bag, and I went, whoa, 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 it's a stuff sack. You just shove that sucker in there. So again, easy peasy for that. The other thing is, or the other two stories is, I've been using this for a while. The weather is just now broke for me to go in and shoot video. But the thing is that I have come out of this thing twice. Once I was inside, had the Footbox all cinched up and everything, snapped up like a nice little bug in a rug, and it was hot. Okay, I came out of it pretty quick. The other one, I was sitting over on the bank and looking at the river. It's cool. Nighttime is getting colder. Last night it was in the teens, low teens, but we've had it in the 30 degrees in the evenings. And I actually had myself all bundled up in it, and I ended up coming out of it and pulling it down just to about right here, and just warming up my legs and all for it. So very cool, very easy to use, very, 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 or in their words, ultra warm. I'm a fan. I love it. Thank y'all, Easthills. I appreciate y'all pointing this out to me. Happy to have done this. This is very fun, very easy review. Because I can't say enough positive things about it. So anyway, again, one change, stuff sack, that's totally independent of the blanket itself. So there's that. Anyway, hey y'all, thanks for all you do. Thanks for your likes, your comments, subscribes, and shares. And until then, use your instincts to survive. Thanks for watching.